how do you know you're with the right person? Because here's the problem. In the beginning, almost every relationship feels like the right one. You can't stop thinking about them. Every conversation feels effortless. Even the smallest moments convince you this is different. But here's the strange part. Some of the most painful relationships people ever experience begin exactly the same way. They had the chemistry, the excitement, the butterflies, everything they believed love was supposed to feel like. So, if all of those feelings can exist with the wrong person, how do you recognize the right one? Maybe we've been measuring love at the exact moment it tells us the least. We've been taught to trust the sparks, the rush, the excitement of someone new. But sparks were never meant to tell you who will still be beside you when life becomes ordinary. Maybe that's why some people spend years chasing the wrong person, while quietly walking away from the right one. Because the people who've built relationships that last rarely describe the beginning. They describe something that happened after the excitement faded. Something so quiet most people mistake it for the end of love, when it might actually be the beginning of the real thing.
Think about the happiest couples you've ever met. Not the ones who post the most photos, the ones who've been together for years and still seem comfortable just being around each other. If you ask them what made them stay, very few will say, "We never stopped having butterflies." Because butterflies were never meant to last. They're what happens when your brain is meeting someone new. Exciting, but temporary. The mistake is believing that when those feelings fade, love has faded too. Maybe that's why so many people leave right when something real is beginning. Because what replaces excitement doesn't always feel exciting. It feels safe, comfortable, quiet. And if you spent your whole life believing love should always feel intense, peace can feel like something is missing. When sometimes, that's actually the first sign that you've stopped wondering whether you're enough.
Here's something most people don't realize. The right person doesn't make you question yourself less because they constantly reassure you. They make you question yourself less because you no longer feel like you're being judged. You don't spend every conversation wondering if you said the wrong thing. You don't rehearse every text in your head or worry that being yourself will somehow push them away. Little by little, you stop performing. You stop trying to sound more interesting, more successful, more lovable. You stop feeling like you have to earn your place in their life. And without noticing, you become more like yourself than you've been in years. Maybe that's why the right relationship often feels so ordinary. Not because the love is smaller, but because you're finally putting down a weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. That doesn't mean the right person is someone you never argue with. Every relationship has disagreements, bad days, misunderstandings. The difference isn't the absence of conflict. It's what happens after it. With the wrong person, every disagreement starts to feel like a threat. You wonder if this is the beginning of the end. You become afraid to bring up what's bothering you because you're not sure the relationship can survive another difficult conversation. But with the right person, the goal isn't to win. It's to understand. You don't feel like you're standing on opposite sides. You feel like you're standing on the same side, trying to solve the same problem. And that's a very different kind of love. Not one that avoids hard moments, but one that makes hard moments feel safe enough to face together. Maybe the biggest test isn't how someone loves you on your best days. It's who you become on your ordinary ones, when there's nothing exciting happening. No vacations, no anniversaries, no big surprises. Just another Tuesday. Can you sit together in silence without feeling the need to fill it? Can you share the same space without wondering if something is wrong? Can you be tired
stressed, or completely yourself without feeling like you have to hide those parts. Because the right person doesn't just make your happiest moments better, they make your everyday life feel lighter. You laugh more without trying. You worry less about being enough. And somewhere along the way, home stops being a place you go to. It becomes a person you never have to pretend around.
So, how do you know you're with the right person? It isn't because you've never questioned the relationship. It isn't because every day feels exciting. And it isn't because you found someone without flaws. It's because over time, your life becomes less about proving yourself and more about being yourself. You don't feel smaller around them. You don't feel like love has to be earned. You feel accepted, even on the days when you're not at your best. Maybe that's what we've been searching for all along. Not someone who gives us the strongest butterflies, but someone who gives us the safest place to land. Because the right person won't make every problem disappear. They'll simply make you feel that whatever life brings, you no longer have to face it alone. And maybe that's what love was supposed to feel like all along.